NASCAR Heat 2 coming September 12th, and all the info we know so far, all in this video. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So obviously the big news with this game was the addition of Xfinity and trucks. So that means 6 new tracks for a total of 29. Eldora is the only track that only the trucks that are going to be able to run on this game. Every other track we will be able to race Cup and Xfinity on, so that's really good news. We're going to have new drivers, and that means full fields, unlike what EA did, which was kind of bad. So we're going to be able to start from the bottom in the truck series, sign with other teams, drive for them for single races, and so on and so forth. And we can end up a champion, obviously. But here are the options for our online multiplayer. We can add AI, we can turn off stages, turn off flags. That's kind of been standard. 40-car online multiplayer. Local split screen. We haven't had that for so long. We've been really requesting that. And all the tracks that are coming, all 6 of them. Eldora in this screenshot. That's the fan favorite so far. We also have Canadian Tire Motorsport Park in this next one. And then we'll have Mid-Ohio, we have Iowa, we have Road America, and we have Gateway Motorsport Park. Now, unfortunately, Road America and Gateway were not shown in screenshots as of yet, but I'm hopeful that they will show some of that. Now, in this clip, you're going to notice the sounds. I just want to compare the sounds of this clip to this next clip, because the sounds of the trailer compared to the in-game stuff isn't anywhere near what it is. Also, it looks like they worked on the pushing and like the drafting and all that, because when whoever was driving was pushing Clint Bowyer, he pushed him right past Kevin Harvick. So here's a quick clip of the split screen. It's fairly simple. Graphics don't look that much different from what I can tell, other than maybe the cars have a bit more of a light like reflecting off of them. That's about it. And then in this, it looks like it's going to be easier to wreck people compared to the last game. Damage looks interesting. It looks better, honestly, in my opinion. And in this screen was a little bit different because the driver is standing next to the car. And now we do have victory lane celebrations coming back. So that's going to be a really cool addition to the game. And a really cool detail. I'm not too sure how detailed like the drivers' faces are. We'll see when the game actually comes out. Hopefully they're fairly detailed. That's one thing Technics did very, very well. Here's the main menu. I know that the newsfeed here, the third one from the bottom, that's the thing where it shows like the actual newsfeed of real things happening in NASCAR right now. So that would be a really cool addition to the game. Here's a few more Xfinity screenshots and obviously Cup screenshots. Hopefully the handling is better with this game. They have said that it is going to be better. Now, touching on the Cup going to Eldora, I know that's a question a lot of people want to know. I'm fairly certain that it's not going to happen because Sean Wilson, who is the executive producer of NASCAR Heat 2, actually tweeted, you'll see the screenshot of the tweet later in the video here. He actually said that it's a possibility, but they've really only worked with the trucks to see how they handle on Eldora. Now, I think that's a good idea because I'd rather the trucks handle really well at Eldora than just kind of have a really slippery track where it doesn't kind of handles like garbage. I'd rather it be fine-tuned for that specific series and then possibly work on Cup going to that track in future updates or even future games. One thing I didn't notice was a track map. I know that was one thing people were asking for, and me included, and possibly looking around the car and also different camera modes. I'm not entirely sure if that's a big thing right now. I also slowed down this clip right here because the crash physics look a little bit different. Like, it was just easier for Stenhouse to come around. Another little thing I noticed, Martinsville is really dark, so possibly night racing at Martinsville. I know they're installing lights there. I just don't know if it'd be in the game. Night racing at Eldora, that is confirmed. So we're going to have day and night racing at Eldora. From what I can tell, unless day is like the qualifying and all that. So when you buy this game, you also get a coupon for $50 off a ticket at any of Speedway Motorsports 8 tracks. So those 8 tracks are Atlanta, Bristol, Charlotte, Kentucky, Las Vegas, New Hampshire, Sonoma, and Texas. So basically what you can do is you can choose any of the 3 NASCAR series and any racer you're choosing, and you get $50 off your ticket. Now that's a really good deal. Unfortunately, I don't live near any of these tracks, so I can't use it. But if you did, or if I did live near one, I would use it. That's an amazing deal, because most tickets are like $80, and that's not fun to pay. But $30 for a ticket, that's pretty good. So here's the tweet I mentioned earlier, and then there's this thing. It's basically a die-cast that you're going to be able to race with the paint scraped and all that, just like the real winning car did. So it's Kurt Busch's winning car from Daytona, and I'm not entirely sure why it's in the game, because I don't know who would want to race a wrecked car from the start, because basically you can just go drive it into a wall and it's going to get the same result. But I guess it's the same thing with a die cast. Like, why would you buy a die cast with scrapes and scratches already on it? I guess it's kind of a cool little thing to have. Also, here's a few more things that I did forget to mention earlier in the video. We are going to be able to customize our car, but there isn't a full paint booth editor, so I guess we'll see how that's going to work when the game comes out. Speed points are coming back. You've seen that in the trailer, or one of the gameplay videos earlier. And also, we are going to have a point system. Even though we're online, we're still going to have a point system. So basically, based on your performance, every 4 races, there's going to be a points leader that's crowned king. So I guess it'd be similar to what Forza kind of does with their road trips. It's going to be similar to that, where there's, I guess, a reward. There might be a reward. That'd be pretty cool if maybe they rewarded credits and then you could upgrade your car. Similar, I guess maybe that's another thing with customization, is we're going to have the ability to do what we did in in Heat Evolution. And also, customized and DLC cars can be taken online. DLC cars, that's pretty obvious, but customized cars, they can be taken online. So that's good to hear. So, with all that finally out of the way, if you did go on to enjoy this video and found it helpful, please remember to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Also, turn on bell notifications to become a member of the notifications squad. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out, guys.